where they're at and how they're going to proceed. Yes, this project is going slowly, but I think the council is taking good, diligent decisions and moving slowly so we can save the taxpayers some money without getting in too big a hurry about starting things. So I think it's going good. I think this property that we bought for the fire department will save some money, and we'll be working on that. On a lighter note, our Christmas parade will be December the 1st. That is the Thursday night after following the Cooper parade. Starts at 6 o'clock. The theme this year is an old-fashioned Christmas, and our grand marshals this year will be Mr. and Miss Jimmy Mackey. If it rains that night, we do have a rain date, and that will be on the Sunday, that Sunday following, and that would be December the 4th at 2 p.m. if we get rained out on the 1st. The Algood Police and Algood Fire Department toy drive starts on Monday after Thanksgiving. There'll be donation buckets throughout town at several businesses. We average raising about $6,000 to $7,000 a year, and it's been a very successful program, and we hope this year is the same. Basically, that's about all I've got, Mr. Mayor, unless Mr. Lane, do you have anything that you need to bring before the council? Fire Chief Brown?
No, I don't think so. I'm not sure if we are having a problem with the repeater or not. On Firecom transmits, it's fuzzy. It's not good at all.
Well, we'll try to take care of that issue tomorrow. Do you have anything else, Chief Brown?
No, I don't think so. I set the clock back, the city clock. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Jones, anything from Public Works? No. You need to go over council? Ms. Vaughn?
I do not. You covered it.
Any of the council have any questions? Mr. Mayor, that concludes my report.
Okay, thank you, Chief. And Section 8, the hearing of citizens and/or delegations. Any citizens would like to speak, please step up, take the microphone. I would like to recognize we have a Boy Scout with us tonight, Dylan Johnson. He's second-class scout working on his rank to get advanced to first class. Says he's on track for Eagle Scout. And, you know, nowadays that's a pretty hefty challenge. It's always been tough, but if you don't get on it and get on it early, you're going to be behind the ball. So he's here and working on his citizenship and the community merit badge. And Dylan, if you'd like to speak, you're welcome.
Hello, my name is Dylan Johnson.
Hold it real close, Dylan.
Hello, and my name is Dylan Johnson, and I'm from Troop 20. Thank you, Council and Mayor, for letting me speak. And I'm here today so I could get my citizenship in the community merit badge and my rank up so I can advance into first class scout. And I was just going to say, it's a wonderful country we live in that we have so many of these rights and freedoms. Many countries aren't as lucky as we are, and if any of you have any idea on how we could become a better citizen, you can speak now.
Well, I'd like to say I'm encouraged when our young people come to these council meetings, and I'd like to see this room full every council meeting, but particularly with the youth and the young folks. It's your government too, and I've said that from this chair more than once. Participate, and that's the very best thing a citizen in this country can do is participate.
As far as I'm concerned, you're well on your way, son, because you're standing right there now.
Very good job.
And thank you. And I've lived in Algood all my life, and if Algood ever needs any community service or anything, us in Cookville and Troop 20, we're always available.
Good deal. Thank you, Dylan. Any other citizens like to address the council? That microphone's kind of not as sensitive, so you have to hold it up really closely. So you could just tell us your name and
Hold it on.
My name's Bud Easterly, and I live in Deer Haven, and we've got a drainage problem over there. And in August of 2010, we had about 38 or 11 inches of rain in 38 hours over there. And we discovered that about half Deer Haven drains into a sinkhole over there. And after that rain, we've had at least four houses over there have water in the basement. And we asked the city to see if they could do anything about it. And they came over there and looked at it and said they couldn't do anything about it because the sinkhole was not in the city and it's on private property. So I decided that I'd try to do something about it myself. I've got an old farm tractor and some equipment, and I'm a retired engineer. I worked for the Corps of Engineers for years, and I figured that I had the time and the equipment to do what I needed to do, except I didn't have a backhoe to clean the sinkhole out. So when they told us they couldn't help us, I went and hired a backhoe to come and clean the sinkhole out. And I've got a concrete mixer, and I put a pipe in the hole, backfilled around it with rock, brought it up to the pipe up to grade level, and then I poured a catch basin up there and put a grate over the catch basin to strain out any of the stuff that comes in there. Well, about the time I got done, Victor came over there, the city backhoe, and cleaned out a big sinkhole. What I'd had cleaned out was some rocks where the water had been draining between the crevice and these rocks. Well, when he came over there and cleaned out the sinkhole that he cleaned out, it was a whole lot bigger than the one I'd done. So I thought maybe the city was going to fix that hole, but they didn't. So I told them that if they would clean it out again, I'd put another pipe in there and build another catch basin. And they told me last spring and this fall both that they would come over and clean it out, but they've not done it yet. So what I'd like to ask the council, if you can't do it, tell me. If you can, let me know when you can do it, because I'd like to get on with it before it goes to raining. And I know that there's about probably 200 acres of land area that drains into that sinkhole. And a 1-inch rain on 200 acres of land is about 50,000 gallons. So when we had that 11-inch rain over there, we had over 500,000 gallons of water going down there. And I'd like to, hopefully, we won't have that much rain again, but if we do, I'd like to fix it to where it will drain and we won't have water in our basement. Thank you.
thank you, Mr. Thank you, Mr. Easterly. We'll have Chief Eldridge and Jones get in contact with you. Any other citizens like to address the council? Any other council members? Anything we want to bring up?
I'll move adjournment.
Motion second for adjournment. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned.